Well, enough talk and hype. Time to find out what these squads actually look like on the ice as we get set to drop the puck on the first preseason game. Both teams at center ice, the opening draw, and we are ready to get preseason underway. The Canucks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a short pass to Hito. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Konechny's got the puck along the wing. Loses the coverage there. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. Moves it around along the half wall. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. Philadelphia's in now. McTavish is exploring options with the puck. Gets it back. And now it's to Besser. And he takes the dish. And this amped-up crowd has already turned it up a notch after that strike.
Anytime you're sitting in the dressing room pregame, you know what everyone's talking about is getting a great start, and it's all around the room, and they do just that, and they elevate this crowd. The energy in here is exciting.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot. That goes wide. Scooped up along the wall by Couturier. Here's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Grabs the puck here at the blue line. And he says no. And now he angles it across to Jenner. Moves the puck. And that's intercepted by Drysdale. They gain the zone from the left side. The Flyers will take it behind the net. Breaks it and rips it. Blocked in traffic. The Canucks have it now. Picks off the pass. Puck picked up by Dvorak. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And makes the save. Grabbed along the board by Thompson. The Flyers carrying it along the blue line. Moves it quickly over to York. And it banks off a stick in traffic. And he loses control of the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save as he denies it again. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Jabs the puck away. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Philadelphia's got possession at center. Almost looks around. Puts it on net. Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
Unable to reach that one. The Flyers get a hold of the puck. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Slides it quickly to Baines. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Willemins Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willemins Recycling recycles
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Flyers need more motion, and they need to be better with the puck. Every time they get it, they're standing still. There's nowhere to go with it, and guess what? Their opponent's closing quickly. A lot of takeaways and a ton of turnovers. They got to correct that if they want to be better in the second.
Medvedev's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Canucks lead it 1-0. Jenner's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Tosses it to Ratu. with some open space here in the neutral zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Minchukhov's got it against the boards. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
The Flyers have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Taken along the wall by Gaucher. Puck grab by Jenner. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to York. Sends one over, and that's intercepted by Pedersen. Dumps the puck in. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Tap passes around the check. Philadelphia's gained possession. Picked up along the boards by Grundstrom. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. And they score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring. So that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective.
I don't think there's a single goaltender in the league that's going to catch up to that shot, James. I mean, the puck just explodes off the stick.
The Flyers are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Vancouver's got the puck. Drills them. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Huge steal at his own end. Quick feed to Minchukov. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, a clutch save!
Medvedev's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Picked up along the wall by Luchenko. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hip to knock the puck loose. Tries to feed it over to Vilma. Wrist one. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Late goings of this period. The Flyers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. York's taking it from his own end. The Flyers looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Here's an odd man rush. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. A game of inches and he puts it on the outside of the post.
Philadelphia's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Scan the barcode on your ticket today to earn points for attending tonight's game.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. 3rd period action is now underway. Let's go. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Vancouver's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fires it. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Flyers are on the attack. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! And he had an answer with that save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 2-1 game. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Now over to Drysdale. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Kutrievsen. And he sidesteps the check there. Knocked away. Thunderous collision along the wall. And that's hooked away. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
The Flyers have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this 3rd period. Mueller's won the draw there on the attack. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Fantastic stop here! Still lots of time left in the period. Philadelphia's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save! From off the wall and onto a stick. Dumps it in. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Vancouver's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Minchikov stick handling in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Konechny. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. We got a timeout on the ice. This is going to allow everyone to catch their breath here. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Flyers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. McTavish has won the draw here in the open ice. Looks to get the puck over to Minchikov. Carries it into the offensive end. Shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Sends it in front. Breaks it off the post. Vancouver's got control of the puck. Takes the feed. And he puts that one aside with ease. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Canucks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Still a tight one here as we approach the final minute of the 3rd. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, he had that corner, but he pulls it off the outside of the post.
The Canucks have worked so hard throughout the game to generate offense, and it's just been wired off the post so many times they're making their own music out there.
Angles it over to Forster. Force the empty net. Oh, and they missed the net. And now he passes up to Jenner. Here's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Quick feed to Couturier. A shot into the yellow cage. And into the wide-open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Philadelphia's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
Well, I've liked the way they've played, and they had an urgency at the end of the game here, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Medvedev's at the bench, allowing for the extra attacker to jump off. Scores! An empty net goal!
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Well, this one's all over but the formalities, so they'll drop the puck one last time. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Cheryl, I can imagine the talk shows here locally tonight will be burning up and people wondering, why would you not just put your goaltender back in after the first empty netter?
Well, including me, James. Yeah, you take your tender out of desperation. You're trying to get back in the game at the end of it, and then you get scored on, and then you keep your tender out. Nah, you got to put back in.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from rinkside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.